Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Impossible Things, which is our Alice in Wonderland 7 Gen Legacy Challenge. And actually, do the kids age up? The kids are aging up like literally today, right now. Okay, good. Oh, they're gonna look like freaks for a while because I am not gonna go into Cass and give them a makeover in the middle of the part, but that's okay. Yeah, so three new kits. Okay, cool, sure. Likes dancing. Everybody in this house likes dancing, so why not, you little weirdo? You're quite, well, you're not a weirdo. You're quite normal for everybody. Why are you awake when you should have been? I'm just going to cheat it. I don't even care. Um, yeah, so three new kits. Honestly, I like all of the little. I haven't looked at them myself. I watched like reviews and stuff because I was like too curious. The Secret Sanctuary one. Okay, listen. I know when I saw those bookcase doors, I was like, fuck yeah, finally! And then I went, we actually have bookcase doors. But okay, let's be real. One of them is just flat and just doesn't even look like a bookcase. The other one kind of it might have be a little bit 3D, but it is essentially, okay, hold on. Hold. Okay. It's not too dark out here. Where's decent sun? Okay, sun's okay over here. All right, hold on a second. Because I think I have everything unlocked. All right, let's just... I mean, the thing is, yeah, we have these. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't have anything that's decent. Where the hell are they? Like, okay, I'm sorry, this one? Look at that. That's flat. That doesn't really look like, I mean, yeah, but it's not really 3D. It looks kind of shitty. It's base game shitty. Okay? The other one we have is like better. Okay, it's still kind of base game shitty because that book is like 2 inches thick. That's not a fucking book. That's not a fucking book. No book's that fucking skinny. Who has books like they don't look legit? Like this is the best one we have. But if you wanted to do you have a bookcase that looks like this? Do you have a bookcase that look like this? Because the answer is motherfucking no, you don't. Where the hell's the new one? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. This has now matching bookcases that go with it so you can make it actually what you should have been doing the whole time. Okay? This is what we want. Okay? You do a wall of this. You can obviously tell which one's the door because it's got the stuff on it. Okay? But for you, but like you can do what you were supposed to do with the secret bookcase door, which I have wanted my whole life, mind you. I also wanted a window seat my whole fucking life. Like a nice little, you watch those movies and stuff when you're a kid and everybody in the fancy houses has like window seats or turrets in your house. Like you're living in a castle, a turret, a window seat, and a secret bookcase door in your magical, fantastical library. Listen, I had simple things that I wanted in life. I have none of these things. The fact that you can now buy doors that look like bookcases at like Home Depot and shit, don't think that I'm not tempted to turn every motherfucking door in my house. I don't care that I'm renting. I will take the doors off. I'll put the doors in the garage. I'll put the bookcase doors on. And every fucking door in this house will be a bookcase door. Don't think I'm not tempted, because I am. I'm losing my shit. But this is what you're supposed to be able to do. So yeah, we had a door that looked like a bookcase, but I'm in a hallway I'm in a library and there's a bunch of bookcases and then there's this that just stands out and doesn't look like any other bookcase. It's obviously a secret door. Come on. You couldn't do what you wanted to. Secret door. Now you can, okay? Listen. That's the best part of that. Okay, honestly, the objects in that one, seeing it, are gorgeous. That lounge, I also always wanted one of those. The list of things that I always wanted when I was a child, someday when I grew up, I literally just want to parade around my house like I'm a fucking Victorian ghost, okay? But I have a bird, and he wipes his food all over me, so I got dressed like a hobo, because otherwise I'm a human napkin, so you can't wear nice things. But don't think if I didn't have a dead husband robe that I would want to be parading around my house in that at all times. Like, especially since I work from home, that would be fabulous. But anyway, all the objects in that look great. I'm not a huge fan of the clothing in it, to be fair. A couple of the pieces are nice. The dead husband robe, the mini version, the short dead husband robe version, that's cute. I don't know about everything else. It all looks kind of ugly. I don't know. Like it's like this is really basic and boring, and I'd have to look at it closer. But even the ball gown, when you put it on, I was like, that doesn't look nice. It doesn't look like the quality kind of stuff that we're used to getting now, where we're getting better stuff, and then that looks like a slide back. It does kind of look base game-ish. It's like it's not. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I don't really play with female Sims anymore, so I'm like, you know what? For once, they can get the shit end of the stick and get ugly clothes that aren't really nice. Why are you just standing here? Can you go take a shower or do something? Do something. Do something. You never mind. You have to go to school. So, all right, I'm just gonna cheat your needs up so you're not stanky because I want to deal with it. All of you are like all falling apart and I don't care. But anyway, um, they'll let you eat at school. Everybody else is going to school and whatnot. So, are you going to school? Okay. Are you going to school? Did you go to school? Where are you? Did you go? Okay, good, because everybody's falling apart. But anyway, um, the clothes in the male cast kit aren't too bad. I think they're okay. Not bad. I mean, two of the pair of pants kind of look the same, but they're at least not cropped pants. And they're not super oversized and baggy. And I feel like they're closer to listen, and everybody, we need more basics. We do not. We have enough t-shirts, baggy pants, because that's what they're going to give you for basics. Here's a square t-shirt, and here's some baggy falling off pants. Oh, and athleisure wear. We got enough of that shit. I don't need it. But this was like, I'm like, okay, it's nice. It's not too like over the top where it's like, okay, you really have to have a certain type of sim that's going to wear this, like me. Your Sims have to be a little kind of fabulous, or it's boring as fuck. You know what I mean? They actually look pretty decent. They're like, okay, like the blazer over the polo. You're like, all right, that's not too bad. Like, that's kind of like in between. I don't know. So, not too bad. The objects are nice too on that one. I do like the Secret Sanctuary ones better, honestly. They're a little more fun. But, I mean, I get what they're going for. It's a bachelor pad kind of thing. It's a Don Lothario pack. I do think it's weird that all the photos and stuff and all the packs have like Bella Goth and Don Lothario because I want to put those in my Sims houses, but why do they want Bella and Dawn all over all their fucking pictures? That's an odd choice. I mean, but like whatever, we'll probably still use them because those are no, go to fucking work. What are you doing? Overexposure to the sun. What? Excuse me? No, 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 no. Why? Why? No. No, oh my god, does that mod break? No, okay, I'm sorry. We are going to exit the game. The game is currently with saving as impossible. That's fine. I don't care, I'm not letting this happen. We're not fucking doing this. What the fuck? Did that mod break? I'm gonna have to go check that because no! I'm not letting my vampires die in the sun! Yeah, I also hate this main menu. This is the most ugly, hideous fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna go check that mod and make sure it's not fucking broken and reinstall it if I need to because that's the one I didn't check because it's never fucking broken in the history of any of the mods breaking and a lot of the mods didn't even break in this update, so oddly. MC Command Center was fine, but apparently the Daywalker mod might be broken. So I'm going to check that and I'll be right back. Okay, we're just starting over. I went up. The mod hasn't been updated, so it's not like so, but yet I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. So it hasn't been updated in like years, by the way. So I'm very curious as to why suddenly it's broken. Now, Archimedes did have thin skin because I have the Daywalkers mod, so when I had to choose like vampire powers and stuff, I always choose like thin skin. just to like whatever use. But now that I have like the where I have unlimited points and I don't have to do weaknesses, I have that mod in. I don't have to do it. So maybe that's something that like broke. But it's really bizarre because I mean that why? What did they do? What did they do in the game files and why that they would break vampires that the Daywalker mod would suddenly break? Why? Because I don't think the mod's been updated since like 2018 and it's never fucking broken in any fucking patch. And yet suddenly Archimedes is dying, walking outside. From being in the sun. Yeah. He had one too. So the Daywalker mod is broken. And that is really fucking bizarre. That is really fucking bizarre. Why? Why did that stop working? What did they change? I'm assuming... I mean, okay, the patch just came out this week, so like whatever, it'll get fixed. So we'll just have to be very careful for a while. Archimedes is the only one that I don't want to fucking die, and he's the one that keeps trying to die. And I know I suppose I should just like let it happen if the game is insistent with he caught on fire and then he went out in the sun and caught on fire. Then maybe I should just let him fucking die. But like, game, why do you do this to me? You know? So, and plus he should have been fine because he was going to work, and then for some reason the game glitched out. So I don't blame anything, you know what I mean? Like, but at least we know now. So that mod doesn't work. He now is... I'm going to watch him to make sure he goes to work, but he now has sun resistance, so he should not have any issues. The other two don't. So if they go out and they catch on fire before the mod gets fixed or whatever... You know what? We'll just let it happen because we do need to lose Sims. But, okay, so he does not have the sizzling epidermis from being outside. Okay, so see, all right, good. Where are you? You're going to swim where? Where are you going? Where are you going to swim? Anyway, so we'll put it on Benedict because we need to make sure he doesn't die. But if Pluto's stupid enough to go outside in the sun... and Apollo's stupid enough to go outside in the sun and I don't catch them, then listen. I don't necessarily... I hate to say that I would risk Apollo. It just occurred to me it's kind of funny that his name is Apollo and he's an astronaut, but whatever. Like the Apollo space missions and shit. Like, just, listen, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box lately. I kind of want Pluto to stay around, don't get me wrong, but if I'm busy with other Sims and one of them dies, like, listen, it is what it is. Having them... If I really want them to not have... to die in the sun, I can give them that. Because again, like I said, I have... a mod where I can choose all of theirs as long as the level's unlocked. I don't ever have to take weaknesses. So I don't have to use that system that the game does. And usually, originally, Archimedes, I didn't have that mod in when I first started. So it was like, oh, we'll take the thin-skinned because... That's probably why he burst into flames, because if the mod stopped working, he was thin-skinned, so 2 seconds outside, dead. Explains that. But it's because that mod's always been there protecting them, so thin skin, you take that because it's negated by the Daywalker mod, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So we'll just have to make sure that our kiddos and everybody, like, again, we'll give it to Benedict until the mod... Okay, so I want to see what happens, because you're about to go outside. Burning despite sun resistance... Because he has some sun resistance, I'm not sure why. To be fair, I can also give you sun resistance. Because You can actually get dampened emotions, resilient to changes in emotions. The thing that I never got with that is because doesn't need social, tamed thirst, never drink from other he has so many power points, but I don't want him to have tamed thirst. I want him to, like, if he gets super hungry, to go ballistic. That seems like a very Pluto thing to do. Not that he ever gets that hungry, but you know what I mean? The tamed thirst calms the vampire, meaning Pluto will never go into a frenzy or drink from Sims in an uncontrolled manner. I want him to do that. That seems something, again, he would very much do. Beyond the herd, like, creature, and then he can part with trappings of his human form by diminishing his need to socialize. He can focus on other pursuits. I mean, I guess him not needing to socialize and not giving a fuck about other people, but him socializing with people is always fun because he pisses them off. So if he doesn't need to socialize, is he still gonna? Because I still want him to piss people off. And then the dampened emotions, like, cool and calm, peeves and lusts of the flesh. No, but I want him to have peeves and lusts of the flesh. Like, you want him to be like... So again, though, vampires are stupid. Vampires are like lactose intolerant Sims or vegetarian Sims. They're dumb as fuck. Because they will do the exact thing that will kill them. Lactose intolerant Sims. I'm going to eat everything that has lactose in it. And then wonder why I'm sick. Vegetarian Sims. I'm going to eat meat and then be sad that I ate meat. Vampire Sims. Sun will kill me. I'm going to go out in it. What? It'll be fine. To be fair, I'm the same way, though. Like, it's fine. Your arm's lopped off and you're bleeding to death. I'll be fine. I don't need to go to the hospital. You know? I thought for a second that said orphans done from school, and I'm like, who now? Like, my orphan? Oh, Orpheus, you're disgusting. Go take a shower. Okay, I don't know why they didn't let you eat at school. Wow, that water looks pretty deep. Pluto flashes back to all the scary experiences of being in the water. He'd rather not experience the vast and terrifying expanse again. Oh, now he's afraid of water. Good. Good for him. Okay, so you're taking a bath. You are going to go take a bath. Okay, you need to take a bath as well. Jesus fucking Christ, you're all stank butts. And I don't know why you're tired because... Why are my needs tanking so badly? I don't know why you're tired. You fully slept before you went to school, so how are you exhausted? That makes no sense. Anyway, use that. Replace that. Go pee, and then you can go grab something to eat. And then you can go get something to eat when you're done taking a bath. You, when you're done, need to pee. I'm going to tell you to use this one because otherwise you're going to go pee somewhere else. Who's calling you? Wesley would like to come over. Yeah, okay, sure. Hopefully Wesley doesn't die in the sun because... I mean, Wesley, whose father was Wesley? Wesley was somebody's dad, wasn't he? He was Heathcliff's dad. Yeah. So, well, if he dies, then we have his gravestone at least. Cool. Good for us. Because he probably will. Because it's like, you know, Wesley, where are you? Oh, look, he's smart. He has an umbrella. You can, you can come in. Can you, like, teleport here as mist and then invite in? Do an enchanting introduction. Okay, Apollo, you need to go here. And then you need to eat, because you're burning up in the sun. Can you invite him in? Can anybody invite him in? Call over, I guess. Why is nobody... Why are you... I told you to teleport here as mist. Teleport here as mist is like, no, I'm just gonna run all the way home? I was like, what is taking you so fucking long? Jesus, McFucknuggets, why is everyone stupid? Okay, like, let's go chat here. Get Wesley in the house, he's gonna die. Wesley's like, I hate the sun. Wesley, come in! Jesus. Like, oh my lord. Okay, well, anyway... Irrational hatred for the sun. Yeah, well, again, and why are you starving? You ate before you went to work. This is what I don't understand. Why are the needs tanking so badly for everyone? I guess because your plasma packs don't really fill up your needs, but they used to. They used to. Like, something is really fucking wrong. What did you do to vampires and why? What did you do to them and why? Why are suddenly things that mods that worked suddenly not working? Why is everybody's needs like what did you do? Why do you tweak shit that doesn't need to be tweaked and you ruin it? Are you banging Wesley? You're gonna go bang Wesley. Okay, go do it. I'm not stopping you. Go do it. Go do him. It's not your kid's fault. Well, I mean, it's the. Come on, keep going. Why do you get stuck? It was Wilder's lover. You know? So, like, whatever. At least he didn't die, but you know, whatever. Not a big deal. Yeah, everybody just does everybody in this house, so. Anyway, right, birthdays. Yes, everybody's glowing, so let's come down here and get a birthday cake out before we have a, That was a weird noise. Okay. All right, nope, whoops, I'm over in the wrong section of the house. I don't know where the hell I am. Okay, so let's come here. Open, let's get the cake out. Let's throw this away. Because that's dirt. Okay. We need to have you come here. And I need to have you... Oh my good God. Blow out candles. Come here and blow out the candles. If your brother's birthday's forgotten, it's not a big deal. Add birthday candles. Yay! Okay, wait a minute. Benedict, let's see. You have to be a lazy, a glutton, and a snob. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's make you a... Can we make you a snob? I want to make you a snob first. I guess we can't... Oh, there you go, snob. And you... Let's see. Charisma, good for... I'm just seeing if he's got a thing. It does not have a... We don't have a thing for him. Okay, maybe a social aspiration? Let's see. Well, he could want to be popular. That may be good. Because he's supposed to technically be the walrus. He's supposed to have 10 good friends. And then he's got to kill his friends in the dungeon. So maybe he should be evil. Throw and attend parties. Leader of the best club in town. Well, friend of the world. Me can keep as many friends as they can. Well, does that count if you kill your friends? Nah. Party animal. Let's do leader of the pack. Okay, now actually I need you guys to come here. I need you to go pee, and then I need you to come here and blow out the candles. We're going to do AG last because... Wait, what? Okay, and then we're going to add birthday candles. Okay, so for both of them, they have to be... Same aspiration. We're both to basically be same or similar traits. Create. Weren't we gonna... Oh, fuck. What did I say last time? One was gonna be something else. We were like, oh, he should be whatever. Oh, fuck. What was it? Or slightly different. So we have creative, but then they have to do the same aspirations and things like that type of a thing and do whatever. But we could have like erratic and paranoid, cheerful and goofball type of a thing. You know what I mean? Where that's kind of similar, but it's not really the same. So okay, we'll make we can make you cheerful and goofballs. And then we'll do the other. Okay, so, all right, that'll work. And then they have to have a same aspiration. Well, that's optional, but so they have creative aspirations. So, well, that's true. Actually, they could have similar because they have max painting and writing. So we can have one be a painter and one writes. And then, like, similar aspirations in the creativity sense. So we'll have you do the painting one, and then Darcy can be our writer. Blow out candles. And then we'll add birthday candles. I like how they have to walk away to go age up. Okay, so you are going to be the goofball, and we're going to have you do writing. So that'll be slightly different. And then you can come here, and you're going to actually blow out candles now. And I forget, are you... Who the hell got abducted? Oh, of course. Of course you got abducted. Okay, good. We didn't forget your birthday. I was like, if he ages up, we forget a birthday. I want it to be his. Because... All right. So now you have to be ambitious and a perfectionist. So I feel like perfectionist, although practice makes perfect, is an interesting one. You know what I mean? Instead of perfectionist, that's different, and I've never used it. So like they learn them faster, even if they're slower at first. That's kind of contradictory. I know what it means, but it's like it's a weird way of wording that like they start off learning skills slower, but once they get to a certain point, they pick it up real fast. And actually, I think I'm going to give him that instead of perfectionist. Just to be different. I want to see, because then, like, he's going to do things. It's going to take him a while, but he's going to keep doing it. And, like, practice makes perfect is very, I think, to me, similar to perfectionist. You know what I mean? Well, not really, but, but I think they're in the similar line. Like, obviously, perfectionist, you want everything to be perfect, and you're going to get annoyed if nothing is perfect. But the practice makes perfect. It's like, yeah, everything's going to suck at first, but I'm going to keep going until I perfect this. You know what I mean? It's like the different side of the same type of coin. I don't know if I'm explaining that in my head why it works, but anyway. And let's see, a maker aspiration or something creative, because maybe not Lord of the Knits, a master maker, expert at fabrication. But I was thinking he could sell furniture and stuff like that, but then that's going to be, you have to do, well, I mean, we could do that because otherwise we don't really have any other crafting stuff that he can do unless we just do a knowledge kind of one and do like a Renaissance sim being good. No, because he's more crafty. I guess we'll give him the master maker one. You know what I mean? Okay, and we were gonna turn him into he is a spellcaster. Okay, I was gonna turn him into a spellcaster, but okay, he is one. He just doesn't have the... That's really odd because he's got a spell book and everything, but he doesn't have the... Oh God, who died? Sorry for your loss. Darcy knows that Darcy didn't think that it would be thinking... Wesley died. Wesley was just here. What happened to him? Wesley was just here. Can we go check neighborhood stories? Oh, you know what? Wait, we know him in the thing, so hold on. It'll it say? Ghost, no, does it say anything about how we died? It doesn't. Okay, let's check neighborhood stories. Autumn DeVille. Let it go and froze solid. Dog. A dog. It doesn't say how he died. No, Sheldon. I hate the fact that neighborhood stories, you have to like close that. Wesley was milking and got too close to a cow plant. The game just decided to kill Wesley. And the thing that sucks is, well, we're going to have to do the same thing down here that we did. Can you just vampirically run here for a second? We're going to have to do the same thing we did for Merlin because we don't have a photo of Wesley. Are you? Okay, can I just teleport here as mist? I need you to get your ass here. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Pause. We're gonna have to do the same thing because we don't have a photo of Wesley. We didn't have a photo of Victor either. But we're gonna have to get a little tombstone, or we're gonna have to do like the whatever thing and oh goddamn. Okay, so let's go to objects by function. Let's go to tombstone. Okay. Well, technically it's an urn, but I think you could whatever. Let's just look up tombstone. Anything that's got tombstone in it. Because it doesn't matter if we go to his house, we won't. Okay, hold on. Content. Debug. Live edit and custom content. Why does it reset this? I didn't update this mod because this one hasn't been updated. Interesting that... Okay, there it is. I was like, interesting. It took forever for it to come up. That's why. It's really bizarre. Okay. All right, let's see. So what we want is the van. Well, actually, we want the urn, but that's okay. Let's get the... We're going to take this one. I thought there was different colors of this one. Maybe it's just because it's like so small. All right, and then let's look for urn. Because at least we can tether him to it. Because I don't think we're gonna... Well, it said he was homeless, though, but, like... I suppose we could always go see if we can... I hate when it does that. There it is. That's not the vampire urn. Okay. That's not the vampire urn. That's literally the urn floating in the water. That's the one that was highlighted, though. This is the one that we want. Let's just put this one there for now. Where's my teeny tiny tombstone? I'm gonna put this here for a hot second. We can always travel and see because before we tether him to it, it said he... Can we have you travel? I don't know where I had him living, though. It says he's homeless, but it's because he's a ghost. Let me see something, because Wesley had... He has 3 children, though, so let's go into our thing. All of Wesley's kids are dead, though. So unless Denise... I thought Denise did live with him, though. Do we know Denise? Do we know Denise? Let's see. We don't know Denise. Huh. Let's have you travel. I'm just going to take you for a second. I'm going to see if we can, let's just go by ourselves. I want to see if we can go and find... Oh, this part has been ridiculous. We're looking for dead go, like... That's why when I invited Wesley over and we were standing outside, I'm like, at least if he bursts into flames, he'll burst into flames on our lot. It would still be Graves. It wouldn't count. I don't know where I would have put him, though. I suppose I should have just gone to Manage Worlds to see if he was there. Okay. Let's see. What household did it say he was in? Son of a bitch, I forget. It's really annoying. I wish there was a way to, like... I don't think it's even... Because we did that with one of our other Sims. We went to their house and they didn't have... All right, hold on. Let's cancel. Let me just go to Manage Worlds. It was when Merlin died. And we went and we tried to find him, and it was like, no, his grave isn't there. Well, he fell off a mountain and died. And I think he was the only one that lived in his house. So it's kind of like once you're alone, then. But like, it's kind of annoying. And I feel like that's been, I mean, ever since. Let's see. No last edited. Oh, here we go. Yeah, she supposedly lives here. Where? Didn't we just look? That's a rental. Where? What am I? She lives in Mount Komorebi. That's where we live. That's this world. This is our house. Nobody lives here. Nobody lives here. This is this other family. That's a spa. These are all... And then this house is food. And then nobody lives here. And nobody lives here. How does she live in this world? Can I just move her into my household and then see if I can, like... But you can't play unless you can click on the house. But if I leave the world and I... Like, if she's not... She's... I guess they really were... It says one played household. So she technically... Okay. All right. Well, that's... Okay. Well, all right. Never mind. So, because I was going to see if I could go find his grave. But obviously it's physically impossible because she lives in Mount Komorebi, but actually doesn't live here. And I figured he might have lived with her. That was like the one shot. Because I swear, didn't he invite us over and haven't we gone to his house before? But like, maybe not. Okay, well, all right. That should teach us that when our Sims parents call us and be like, you want to come over? We should be like, yes! So I know where you live, so when you die, I can remember to come back to this lot instead of whatever the fuck. And... All right, can I just, like... Can I light all candles? There we go. Let's just leave the candles on. Okay. Now let's come in here. Oh, wait, hold on. First, what I want to do is... In memory of... Oh, you probably can't do it. Oh, you know Wesley. Okay, cool. Wesley. There we go. And now can you... Strengthen connection to the physical world. I want to make sure he doesn't leave. Hey, at least we have him. It's fine. It is okay. Can you... Go here. Go here. Okay, is it because it's, like, right there? Strengthen connection to the physical world. Is it because it's tiny that you can't do it? Or it was just too close to the thing?
Should be Brange. Brange, we're gonna tell.
Okay, cool, thanks. I wish I could just put it up without having to go into build mode, but I gotta go into build mode, but that's okay. Oops. Where's my key? There we go. There's Wesley. It counts. It's it's a little weird, but like because you can't assign like these urns to anybody. You know what I mean? I wish you could. That's the one thing I wish they had added to this when they updated and you can put any urn you want and do whatever. I wish they had given you the ability to assign it the way like Ravishing's mod does. You know what I mean? That's the one I would say failure. See, and because he's always out in the sun, so he'd be dead in a heartbeat. That is the one failure that they've done is like not think about that and be like, okay, in case your sim gets lost, especially because ever since they made that update, I don't think that when a sim dies off the lot, that the tombs, the urns and everything are there. I've yet to find one since any of my sims have died off from my main game. Like, if I'm playing this household, if somebody else dies, I can never find their tombstones because in my life and death gameplay, I moved my rebirth sim into a household where there were 3 other sims in that household when I first put them down. Okay? They're now dead because time had passed, whatever. Their urns and tombstones, whatever, not on the lot. It's like they died and the game was like, whatever, bye. And like cult them instantly because it hasn't been that long. So that's kind of annoying. Their gravestones, their urns, something should be somewhere on on that lot and they're not there. I know it's because they're not a played household, but that's annoying. Because then I would have to use Ravishing's mod to assign and then her mod, unless it's been updated, I don't know, I haven't checked. But like it only has the base tombstones. It doesn't have like the new urns and everything. It only ever had just the base tombstones. It didn't have like, okay, well you can put down and I don't know if she's ever going to update it. I mean, whatever, where I could pick any, like the way the game has it, I can pick any urn, any tombstone, any whatever, and decide what I want for my sim. Great. But if my sim's not tethered to that because I couldn't find their specific urn, I have no fucking way to tether them to it and say, this is who I want. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it with the portraits. You can be like, I'm going to dedicate this portrait to this sim, but the urn does nothing now. Like, you have to have that sim's dead body, and I don't particularly... Oh, son of a bitch, I forgot we have a bunch of vampire teens that are gonna need... You are the only vampire, actually, so let me see. You have... Where are your plasma packs? But you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of a failure on their part to not... think about that and go, okay, you can choose and pick your urn or whatever, and you can also assign it to a sim. So like if a sim in the world or, you know, a family member dies off lot and you don't want to go hunting for their urn, you can assign it to, you can just place one down from build mode and then assign it to whoever you want type of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they didn't think of that. Why do modders have to think of this shit? And the fact of the matter is, like, yeah, we have a mod that we can do that, but again, I can only use the base tombstone. I can't use all the different urns and everything like that, so it's kind of like, well, now I have 2 different ways to do the same thing, and I gotta have 2 different, or I can't do what I really want, which is take the urn that I had. Teleport here is missed, because you have got to... Harvest the plasma fruit, harvest plasma fruit, harvest plasma fruit, and then we'll sell everything. And then supercell. Anyway, you know what I mean? So I just wish that they had kind of thought about that. So that we could just do it with the tombstones that we have. So I could have just put the vampire one down and said, oh, I'm going to assign this to Wesley type of a thing. And then Wesley's now tethered to that, and there you go, he's our ghost. So I didn't have to have 2 different fucking tombstones. Especially because now the shrunken one that I gotta move out, and I can't connect to the spiritual, and it's kind of annoying. And like, Again, you created graveyards. You gave us all the tombstone options. You have life and death, and the thing you didn't think about was you can tether any sim to any urn that you want. Like, even if they're not in your household, or hell, even if they are in your house, like, but you just can't do that at all. So it's like really just, I don't know. Like, sometimes they just think of things and then they half-ass things, and it's the weirdest. Like, they don't think 100% through. Like, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is kind of annoying because it seems to me, so far for my games, that if a sim of mine or that's a family member or that I might want their ghost or whatever, or I want to include them in the family graveyard, I can't find their urn. It's like, well, too bad. They don't get one. And you can't keep, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, that's stupid. Like, I just, because now those urns and tombstones are nowhere to be found. Or, I mean, in cases like this where my sim somehow is like, just decide, you look ridiculous. It's just died somewhere and we have no idea where they live because it says they live in Mount Komorebi, but they definitely don't. So where were they? And I'm never going to be able to find their grave, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, this has been the worst part ever because everything's falling apart, but odd that our vampire mod stopped working. I just find it weird because they changed something with vampires to make that break, and why? Why would they change anything with vampires? Because, you know what I mean? I just find it very odd that that tuning is what broke. Something for that. That's,
Yeah.
like, I can't imagine. It's not like when you did, like, oh, we're gonna, like, how they fixed ghosts. They gave, like, ghosts a new skill tree and stuff like that. Vampires were actually one of the occults that actually had, like, a pretty decent skill tree and stuff like that. And, like, they're not one that, like, yeah, if you wanted to, like, update them, refresh them, I don't think anyone would complain. Like, okay, cool. But they're pretty good the way they are. Spellcasters are pretty good the way. Mermaids are the ones that suck. Mermaids and aliens are the ones that are like lackluster and you basically half-assed and didn't really do anything with. Those are the ones that kind of need like a skill tree update the way you did ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, okay, now we're going to add and give you more like mermaid powers or aliens. So, not vampires. So, if something broke with mermaids, I'd be like, okay, maybe there's like maybe they're tweaking mermaids and they're going to make them better. But, like, what could you possibly be doing to vampires? Like, why? What happened there? That a mod that basically just overwrites and says vampires can walk out in the sun and not burst into flame. It's a simple thing. Why did that break? Why did the sun resistance on vampires break? That was really bizarre. Again, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because, like, I have the mod in that I don't have to worry about skill points and I can go in right away and be like, boop, boop, boop. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I can do it with Benedict because I don't think he has enough power points. I think I have to get at least this unlock. Actually, I don't know. I can unlock it because that's either part of UI Cheats or MC Command Center. I'm assuming it's UI Cheats because, you know. So I can right click and cheat it onto him. So fair enough. I don't need the, you know, because of UI cheats and because I can just have as many benefits as I want without taking negatives, I can just do that. But fine. So not an issue. It's just a little weird. You know what I mean? We should also give you the sun resistance, to be fair. We should give it to you right now. And so even though you haven't unlocked that tier, you have that power now. So, just because we don't have the mod and it's broken and I don't want him dying because he's not allowed to die. He's our heir. Anybody else, except for Archimedes and Benedict, can die, to be fair. Any other... Well, okay, and then Orpheus and Darcy, one of them has to live, but the other one can die. Literally, there's only 3 Sims in this house that cannot die. Benedict 1, Archimedes 2, because I don't want him to die, and then either Orpheus or Darcy. That's it. That's it. Everybody else, do whatever you want. I kind of like keeping Pluto around because he's a pain in the ass, and he's an asshole and everything like that, but, you know. And to be fair, he's going to be teaching Benedict some shit because Benedict is going to be killing his friends in the basement. So we're going to have to. Well, I don't have the vampires can kill mod anymore. So we're just going to have to, like, you know, drain them and then kill them some other way, you know. Maybe we'll turn them into vampires and then have them go out in the sun and die. So he's going to become a serial killer like his great grandfather. Is Pluto your grand? I'm very confused about the family tree right now. Wait a minute. Pluto is your great grandfather. Okay, Pluto is your great grandfather, so you are going to be a serial killer like your great grandfather. So yeah, right. I forgot about poor Crowley. Oh, I forgot about poor Crowley. I do miss him, but you know. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this part up here. I'm sorry this part was fucked up. We'll get Benedict and Orpheus and Darcy and AG all made over, and I'll probably update their rooms somehow. Maybe kind of like one side for each one. You know, they'll still have to share until somebody dies. If somebody dies, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, I will see you guys next time. I'm sorry this was like kind of a metric fuck up of an episode, but remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.